Good day, everyone. This is Dude, along with
Tommy. Hello.
So, I actually have a generic LED light kit. So we're going to try to light up the engine of the Brickcraft Planet Express ship.
Yes.
Futurama Planet Express ship. There we go.
Yes.
And
this is going to take a little bit of messing around because this is very much a custom situation. We do not have instructions.
No. And I did think for a minute about adding lights to the fins themselves, but there's no good way to run the wire.
Yeah.
Without tape and all, and I didn't want that.
Yeah.
So, take it apart. Now the nice part, because I actually was checking, we have plenty of room here.
Yes.
To have the wires, however, and I only have 10 lights. So the middle is only going to get 2. It gets cheated. And I'm going to
But it gets something.
Yeah, I'm going to take this part out. So first things first is the USB connector. I'm going to go ahead and run within this. And if you could just hold that for a sec.
Yes.
Thank you. Fun of small cables and large fingers.
Yeah.
So, I do that. I replace this one piece. Did I need to actually take that out? It would have. That would have been a tight fit. But, okay. That's it. We can set that down. So, oh, and here's our connecting circuit boards. Has some 3M tape on the back.
Oh, and when we go to put it back on the base, I'm sure we'll slide that slightly so it'll fit.
Yeah. So one option is this kit actually came with these little, not Lego, but Lego compatible standoffs that you essentially put over top and then put the brick on top.
We're going to try not to use those, but we may end up using them.
But because we're essentially putting the lights on backwards, we're going to try it a little differently. So, go ahead. Oh, that came off nicely.
Yes.
Take off all my lights. So, we will test fit one. Fun of going, hey, not sure about this. Will it work? Okay, so I want to carefully bend the wire like that to get it down in the hole. As such, and faced in the right direction.
Then place the other brick on top.
Carefully, because it is quote-unquote pinching, but it isn't cutting. So it's like any other LED kit when you have a loose light.
Yes.
That's it. We do like using the ones with a fit.
Yeah. We like to let other folks do the engineering work, as it were, there.
Yeah. It's usually cheaper, too, because then they're a little more mass-marketed. But we'll go ahead and get 2 in. Actually, that seems to be working quite nicely. So, the challenge I want to work on is here, where I will be carefully taking 2 of my strands, because I want to get it set up for this. I think what I'm actually going to do... It's trying to figure out what is the best solution. Do I want to have it?
There's not a great solution.
Essentially, here and here. Nice part is I have this to run the wire in.
Yes.
And here. And this is not going to make a quote-unquote tight connection, but it will make a...
It will hold in place, at least.
Yep, there we go.
Then we just run the spare wires between the...
Yep. So,
what will probably be the bottom of the engine.
So, one of the other things, already have a battery pack. So, I am going to go ahead and start doing some quote-unquote wiring. More just so I can see the center ones is the one I'm really curious about.
To see how that layout goes.
Yeah. Let's see. So this is the quote-unquote challenging part. Tiny, tiny connectors.
Yes.
Making sure I put them in the right way.
And although there's probably not enough in a battery pack like this to be concerned about in certain regards, please try to work with this while the power is not connected.
Yeah. Please note, dude does not have this connected. This is not enough power to harm a person. However, if I screw up, I could harm this.
Yes.
I'm actually going to put the jumper in place. Or not jumper. Extension. Oh, that was a USB. I was going to put this as the extension. I'll be doing that in a minute. Okay, have the USB. Okay, plugged in. Now to blind the camera. Not bad considering the one is now on a weird angle. And I can see it's on a weird angle. Oh, here we are.
Be very careful. And
dude's going, wait. Don't do the stupid.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that while the power is on, especially not with metal tweezers.
Because I can short the back if I'm not careful.
And we have few enough of these lights going into this.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, what I might do, since it wants to ever so slightly act up in that regard, because there's too much room for it. It can wiggle.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to put them on top. So, yeah, it goes like that. Well, that failed. I didn't mean to pop that off.
Oops.
The fun of doing quote-unquote custom.
Yeah.
Mistakes will happen. Also trying to do this at a distance.
Yeah.
Away
to make
from
sure
oneself,
that
so it's on camera ever so slightly.
And we do realize in the midst of everything that probably in the course of maneuvering, it's not the easiest thing to see.
No. Yeah, it doesn't like that. Okay. So first off, realign these in the middle.
Yes.
If you could, set that. If you could put
Be
your
the,
finger, yeah, right there.
The one holding the knot, as it were.
Yeah. So put this back in place. Carefully. Okay.
Please do be careful.
So I'm sure someone who's done this more could probably utilize the center a little better for getting the yeah, could have actually probably gone away with one in the center here. Now that I think of it. So I will.
Reduce the fiddliness of it all.
And since there's already a built-in groove here,
then it's not pinching as much.
I just rebuilt the center.
And we used the one thing that was connected to the board already as another one of the blue lights to the side.
Yep. Very carefully.
Put that in
Misspell
plate.
whole entirely.
Things happen.
This is an experimental video.
Yes.
In a few ways. Just snug enough. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, that should be. Go ahead and test what we have. And I will also install the extension here in just a sec. Downside, again, these are very tiny.
Yes.
The extension is at least a single colored wire. The plug is polarized, so it can only go in one way. So it doesn't matter. It is. Now I'm really shaking because I'm trying to do very tiny plugs on camera.
And as discussed prior, fun side effects of things.
Yep. Yay, nerves.
Of course, it would be a lot easier without shaking hands. That goes without saying.
Oh, definitely. Also, if I'm trying to put it in upside down, let me guess. Yep.
It was also trying to go in upside down.
So.
Okay.
Now to test.
How does this look so far?
I can live with one. I can live with the one in the center.
Yeah, that does seem to light up quite well, especially where it is in the center.
Yeah.
The light is getting funneled in the correct direction. What are you thinking, dude?
Oh, I was literally going, okay, now I have a spare light, but this is not a problem to have. It's just going, can I utilize this better?
Yeah,
Unplug.
I'm not sure about applying a light to the turret, if that's what you were thinking.
For a split second it was. So. Yeah, now it is.
Now it is lather, rinse, repeat for the other lights for a little bit here.
Carefully. No. That was the quote-unquote weakest part of the whole build. Is the orange light.
Yeah.
Run it in between those two.
And again, all of this will route through essentially the cargo door area of the hull.
Yeah, most of it, and it won't even be hard to quote-unquote hide most of the wires. That's one thing I was going, we could really do this with ease.
Yeah, thankfully there was a huge spot in the center for us to play with.
And you can get flashing lights or specific so you could have gotten the blue and orange lights specific. I knew I was going to do that sooner or later.
Yeah, you could get blue or orange lights, but we figured it was a lot easier for us to just work with the white lights for now.
Yes. And I will neaten my wires in a few minutes. Thankfully, there's no data on them, so I'm not worried about crosstalk if I twist them. I do telecom work.
I couldn't tell.
Talking about crosstalk is now, mind you, I haven't really done true telecom work in ages. But you
did enough of the electrical engineering side to know what you're getting into.
You make a few. Well, I made over 1,000 Cat 6 cables in my lifetime. So, internet cables. 3 down, 2 more to go. And would you like to try attaching these
Oh
to...
dear. Oh dear. I can certainly try.
Thank you.
Just being concerned about which side is which, yes?
Yeah, it won't go in one way.
Okay.
So if it doesn't go in...
But all of these connect, right?
Yes. And it doesn't matter which pins you go to in the end. So I try to do this in a way where I don't end up pulling this away from you.
Dude says it doesn't go in one way. I can't figure out which way it's supposed to go in.
Yeah, it is kind of like a USB cable. If it doesn't go in one way, try the other. If it doesn't go in that way, USB cable.
Oh, I think I might have one.
Yay!
Does it need to go in farther?
That should be good.
That should be good. Okay, don't push it.
I will snuggle them in a min
Okay.
if you're not comfortable.
I'm just going like I'd like to. I'm just comfortable knowing that, hey, I didn't break things. I don't think.
No, you did not break anything. If you did, this is a $16 kit of generic lights.
It's relatively cheap to replace.
Exactly.
I don't have shaky hands. I have inexperienced hands. Is my problem right now.
You're fine. Yeah, using the center as the one for the orange, I think. Want me to take over?
It might be for the best, honestly, because it's going to take me forever. Genuinely, at this point. I'll get more practice off camera. If this ends up doing well, especially. Because I can certainly think of some other kits that don't have official kits official lighting to work on.
Yeah, and just as a note, when you've aligned them, if you carefully just use your nails and press down, you'll feel a pop. You definitely won't hear it.
The aligning is what was my
issue,
because nothing even seemed like it was going even partially in.
Understood.
And I didn't want to force it.
No. When you're dealing with the little tiny wires, I fully get that. It's somewhat nerve-wracking.
Yeah. Now, again, with power off, I could see myself not on camera working on this type of thing. Gripping with a pair of tweezers, not quite the sharp ones. But
if
with
possible, a plastic pair.
Yeah.
And then, in theory, this should be my last one. And now we test again.
Yes. One looks like it may be a little out of place or not as bright as the others, but aside from that...
Oh, I see. You shifted in.
Like I said, it might be a little out of place.
And this is why we
test.
Turn that off. It decided
it was going to go farther down.
To go on an angle. Last minute.
But again, this is why we test.
And
this should be a relatively simple thing to fix.
Yes. Again, it is unplugged.
Yes.
As I'm touching. You do not want to play nice, do you? I'm not super concerned if it isn't.
Yeah, it should be fine all in all, but we'd like to, if we can,
Yeah.
get this fully
Even.
and hopefully in a position where it's not going to shift once
There
we
we go.
once we get this reattached and start moving things around.
Now that's where the next part comes in, which is fun.
Yeah.
Yay! It works.
Let me...
It's still a little off,
Yeah,
but
it's still slightly, but
it's
better than it
it's
was prior.
close enough for argument's sake.
Yeah.
And now, everyone's favorite step, braiding the wires.
Yes.
Okay, so the upside, this now just slips on here. Make sure I have that aligned. And I pop off a turret.
Whoops.
I'm going to leave that off for a
Yeah,
sec.
it's one of the most fiddly bits of this
Yeah.
build. Even before we started modifying it.
Okay, now it's tucking everything away.
Yes.
Carefully.
Very much so.
Haphazardly.
Well, gently we'll go with. It's tucked away gently
Yeah.
is the definition of carefully here.
Yeah, the upside is there is plenty of room, but yeah, to a degree it's just going. These are long cables.
Yeah.
Again, this was not what this was designed for.
No.
It's just going, well, this should work.
Yeah.
And actually, what I'm going to do is pop this fin off for a second. Because
To run the
if I
wires
run
a
it
little
here,
to the side.
yeah, the hatch will close nicer
Yeah, true.
because then there's no pinching on the hatch. Just going, why did you get away from the bundle? And when the fin goes on, it will all kind of tuck away nicely. But that's on. And I made sure that's on the quote-unquote non-display side, since this is our display side since it has the door.
Yes.
And let me grab
Get the
turret
turret back.
And
And
now,
let's test again.
yep. And then we will do one other very important test. Could you plug that in? So, yeah, it came with these, didn't use them.
Hang on. Speaking of, it's like a USB cable.
Yeah,
It went
and
in the other
switch is
way.
there. Ooh, ah, ee.
Looks like we didn't jostle them too much.
Okay, and now, the question I was having, if running the USB this way, can I still get it on the stand? Yes.
Carefully, yes.
I
And then
was
we
a little
have.
carefuler.
Then we do still have some trail from the USB, so we can.
Yep.
It's not a tight fit here.
Nope, but what I will do, since this will be staying on the stand, is ever so slightly, hide it all from the camera, is ever so slightly,
Pull it to the back side, the non-display side,
quote-unquote, wrap it around a little
to try to help secure it.
to secure/hide,
Yeah.
because now that goes, oh, the cable is now out of the way, but it was able to go into the stand hole without cutting cables or anything like that, and yeah, USB cables.
Yet another test, because, of course.
Yes. And now, as we said on the side,
I think that looks quite good.
so yes, considering I had no, as I correct that ever so slightly, considering I had no idea what I was doing,
Yes, there was no guidance. We just fiddled around, and it looks like it worked.
yeah, actually just very minor since this can be twisted ever so slightly.
Yes.
So yeah, the key things, there's plenty of room when you take off the hatch. This pops off easy, and although it's on the other side, the hole here that is covered by the fin is a great place to route all the wires. So make a cleaner look,
Yes.
because although I wanted it lit up, I also wanted it to look nice.
Yes.
Because
there's lit up and then there's wires everywhere, and it kind of distracts from the build and all that,
Yes. So anyway,
but I think this worked out very nicely, and yeah,
all in
all, not knowing exactly what we were doing for under half an hour, that wasn't bad.
No.
I can't guarantee it's going to be under half an hour for anyone who's less experienced. It probably would have taken me closer to an hour.
But again, it's one of those, take your time, see what seems to fit right. And if nothing else, this is a cheap guide of going, okay, just carefully angle the lights in. Put the piece back on top. For the center, you can easily route the wire, and there's a groove in the plastic to run the wire, so it easily goes under. And then, once you have everything routed, put behind the fin, close up the the bay door, and you're good to go. So, yay!
So, we'd like to thank you all for joining us today.
We hope you have a good day, and take care of yourselves.
Bye-bye.
Bye.